evening, we bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Paolo De Rosario.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Dip Dipiaco. Watch the game live in our past episodes on demand on the Pilipinas Live app for just 99 pesos a month. Available for download on Google Play or the App Store.
Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game. Now, welcome to the game. The Asian Games are just around the corner, and Gilas Pilipinas is in full swing with their training and preparations for this highly anticipated event. Now, ahead of the games, head coach Tim Cone gives a rundown of the lineup for the team and everything that happened in between. Let's watch this.
The new list comes now. All 4 players are not on that list. We had to go to the list of 37 and look at that list and try to find 4 replacements for the guys that supposedly cannot go. And that's Jason, Calvin, Abueva, Mo Tautua, and Terrence Romeo.
Well, there you have it. Some new names on the roster for Gilas Pilipinas. Now, speaking of Gilas, men and women's teams have been preparing hard for the upcoming games in Hangzhou, China. Now, here to give us some updates for the women's side is Gilas women's head coach, Coach Pat Aquino. Coach Pat, how are you doing?
Hi, Paolo. Hi, Jeep. Well, thank you for inviting me here.
Coach Pat, always great to have you. Now, alam ko na medyo bombshell yung nangyari kanina for the men's side. I just want to confirm whether or not may mga bombshell po rin kayo in terms of updates with regards to the women's team. A lot of people are concerned about the rosters, so...
Yeah, it's been I don't know what kind of term do I put it this week, but, it's really hard for us right now as coaches, trying to find ways of getting a very good lineup coming into the Asian game.
Coach Pat, let's talk about that joint practice you had with Gilas men. How was that for your players in the women's side? Kamusta yung experience ngayon that you were able to have that practice session with the men's team?
That's an awesome feeling for us, especially the girls, and we'd like to thank Coach Tim, SVP, Sir Butch, and of course San Miguel, Boss Al, for having that to be, to be live and come through for us, having to be with the men's and the women's together. And sabi ko nga, this is like a family, getting together and, and joining forces coming into the games. It's going to be more stronger and, and hopefully the games that we will be playing for the country will be the best one.
Well, Coach, obviously you had a bit of preparation. You had that tournament in Korea right before this. You've had more international exposure than I care to remember. How's the status of the team going into this particular Asian Games?
Well, we're pretty high on the games that we played already, from the Jones Cup, from the Asia Cup, and now recently from the WKBL in Korea. We've been really preparing for this, not just just playing and getting exposure. Really wanted to expose more of the kids, more of the young players to get that experience coming into the games in the Asian game.
Coach Pat, you mentioned na may mga aabangan din tayong changes throughout the week for Gilas women. But are there any specific players na we should watch out for? Siyempre, yung mga mainstays siguro. Sino ba dapat yung abangan natin as fans of the game for Gilas women?
Of course, if you've seen yung meeting with the men's, wala si Jack ni ma'am. Jack is already in China, and so she'll be waiting for us there in China to join us. So of course, Afriel and Janine, and of course Kate Casillo is still there. And let's watch out for Stephanie Barbarabe. She's coming back now, and hopefully, we'll have a good team coming into the games.
Scout na ba si Jack?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, of course, we're going to expect her to get everyone acclimated there sa China. Pero, Coach, you take a look at the goals of this team going to the Asian Games. I remember the goal last time in the Asia Cup was to stay in Division A. Ano yung goal ninyo going into this Asian Games?
Well, for now, just to be, we wanted to go over to the next, to the quarterfinals. And hopefully we could do that with Japan and Kazakhstan and Hong Kong in our group. I think it's a good group for us, and knowing that Japan is going to be there, it's a great opponent for us coming into the games.
You mentioned it, Coach Pat, no? You're going up against Japan, but also in the past stints that you've had internationally, may mga malalakas na countries din kayong kinalaban. How will that experience help itong Gilas women heading into the Asian Games?
Wow, it made us a lot better. It made us open our eyes and open windows for us. That we know we could win. We could compete with them, and hopefully, coming into this Asian game for our first time, sana maging maganda yung mga games namin, and hopefully we could compete with the best of the best, not only in Asia but in the world.
Coach Pat, you take a look at yung experience niyo. You did mention it a while ago na iba talaga yung experience of being able to have faced strong nations very recently. But you go into this one, especially with a team like Japan, who's probably the favorite sa grupo ninyo. What are you looking for in terms of yung level of competitiveness from your team when you go up against the powerhouses of Asia?
Well, again, you have to be you wanted to be side by side with them. We in the past few Asian Games or FIBA Asia Games, we have a lot of gap, a big gap for now. And now that we're closing the gap, hopefully, we could have that competition and the way we compete, like what I said before, the Gilas way, and the heart and the pride of the girls. And also would like to say thank you for the girls that been called up for this, for the flag and honor. Sabi ko nga, just wanted to have that big heart all the time and ready for the country.
Coach Pat, you talked about the big heart, obviously, the fact that, okay, this is not, we're going to try to be competitive with all these big nations. You take a look at yung sakripisyo ng mga players nyo going into this particular Asian Games. You mentioned there's a few, could be potential changes going to this Asian Games. So what can you say about how your players have approached yung challenge na to?
Oh, they're really facing it right now, especially with a lot of changes coming in. Again, sabi ko nga, you gotta be ready and ready to compete. And again, nagpapasalamat ako for them stepping up for the challenge coming into the games. And this is the girls that we really like. Yung they wanted to prove themselves and they wanted to represent our country.
Coach Pat, let's go back to that tune-up or joint practice that you have. Of course, you're flying also with the men's team to China for the Asian Games. What did you like most about that session? Ano ba yung mga nakita mo from their practice? Of course, I think sa simula, kanya-kanya pa kayo ng court and eventually you guys combined. What did you see in that practice that you will bring with you to China?
I want to see, of course, definitely what kind of system Coach Kim is doing. I know she's my idol. Again, thank you for having us there again. But the thing is, the best was, having games with the men's and the fans, and making it special for them. Especially, we dedicate that practice for the fans and for our country. So that was really an eye-catching for me, and it will be a memorable one for me. Hopefully, we could do that more often in the future.
Absolutely, Coach. Sa totoo lang, I wanted to see a three-point shooting competition and see who would have gotten that. Pero Coach Pat, maraming salamat. Good luck in the Asian Games. I hope I'll be able to see you there, and stay safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And after the break, we'll take a peek at the journey behind the biggest day of a young pro's life. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back to the game. Almost all athletes start off their career with a call-up. 79 players got that call last Sunday in the 48th season of the PBA Draft. While it would be impossible to encapsulate the journey it took to get to the biggest local stage, we took a peek into the final 48 hours leading up to the beginning of James Kwekuteye's pro career.
I've been doing a lot of like therapy. I just had like laser treatment for my ankle for like the past like week. So I've been doing that. I've been like working out, like doing some cardio a bit so I can get more in shape. So honestly, I'm quite excited for this. For, opportunity, everybody's dream to, play in the PBA. So I'm very excited. Bit nervous. Everyone has, everyone's nervous here and there. But for me, like, just trying to like stay calm a bit. And then, when the day comes, obviously, I'm like, the day's here. So, I'm looking forward for it. The most challenging part is like stepping into the league, it's like, it's a big step. It's not like college basketball or like semi-pro. It's just, it's the major leagues now. So you gotta like come there, be confident and like go from there. Pro day for us, my agency group. So it's quite excited, I got to like perform in front of like the coaches. Obviously it's like nerve-wracking because they're like there, but like obviously you just gotta like lock in and just focus and just play your game.
We set up our second pro day for our rookies. And the first one was during the height of the pandemic in 2021. And reason being on why we're staging this is for our 4 players to get better exposure and have at least one-on-one conversations with the coaches, see them up close. We want to be able to showcase and give them a bigger platform in order for them to have a higher stock by Sunday.
Going my separate way now, so it's a big step. Just gotta look out for myself now. Going into the league. So yeah.
Today's the day, guys. Draft day. As you can see, I got my suit. Nothing too crazy. I kept it simple, and obviously can't go wrong with the loafers. All black. Simple. Clean. Honestly, I'm feeling very excited today. Woke up, went to the gym today so I can clear my head. Nothing too crazy, just a little cardio. And after I just came back and just relaxed. Nothing too intense today, Kept it late. Quite excited, but nervous at the same time. Welcome.
What up?
Come on. Draft day. It's my guy, Cassius.
Hello.
Simple, guys. Alright, so basically, I knew this guy since we were like little. Like we were playing against each other and like.
We never played on the same team until we got older. So we always played against each other. We're like on the top 2 teams.
He always wins though.
Yeah, he never beat me.
It's okay. We always came second, his team came in first.
Yeah, my team came first. I also played with a lot of guys who are in the NBA now. Like a lot of guys that were on my team went off to the NBA.
My team also. So Nikhil and Shay, Nikhil Walker and Shay Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I played with Andrew Nemhard, Ignis, a couple guys that just played in the FIBA tournament, which is pretty cool. We got to see them. It's like a full circle moment. It's pretty cool.
What else? Oh, in high school we played against each other. His team beat me again. No, my team wasn't that strong, but it's okay.
My team wasn't strong either.
But like you had certain guys on the team, but I didn't have that. So obviously.
And he sprained his ankle that game.
And I still have a sprained ankle. He flew on my birthday.
I flew
on my birthday, August 15th. Yeah, he flew
down.
down.
Come on my birthday. I was like, all right. Came on his birthday. We had a good time for sure. Showed me around.
Yes, sir.
Ate good. And now I'm here. I'm excited to watch him go up on the stage, get drafted. It's pretty crazy. We've always talked about it. We always talked about playing professional basketball.
Right.
Now to see him do it, It's crazy.
No, we thought about going D1 then the NBA.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't want to come to the Philippines.
I never even wanted to
He's
come
like,
here in
the
the first place."
Philippines? Why would I want to go to the Philippines? That's halfway across the world. But I went, and now look, now he's here.
He went, sort of paved the way. I had options to go other places, but I seen what he was on, what he could do here, and I was like, might as well give it a shot.
All right.
It's
Draft day.
I'm so excited. I want nothing but the best for him. We always wanted to play pro since we were small. Now he gets to do it on a bigger stage. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be exciting.
All right, just my guy, forever, my brother.
Come on.
Love, love, love.
Will be the first overall pick of the PBA Draft Season 28. Balikan natin ang Blackwater Bossing. James Kwekuteye from Gilas. James Kwekuteye on the San Pedro Red Lions goes. Blackwater as the 8th pick of the second round here in the PBA Gatorade Season 48 draft.
Honestly, words can't explain right now, man. Finally, my dream came true, you know? When I heard my name, I was like, wow, finally they said my name. I was waiting, but it doesn't matter. As long as I'm in the league, all happens. And now look, now I'm in the professional league, the PBA, so, you know, thank God, thank God.
That was our PBA Draft Diaries. Now more stories after the break. Keep it here. You're watching The Game. Welcome back. You're watching The Game. The Gilas Pilipinas youth have secured their first win in the 2023 FIBA Under-16 Asian Championship. Final score, 66-42 in favor of our national squad. Kiefer Alas once again led the way with an all-around game, dropping 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 steals. Now, after a cold streak in the first half, the Batang Gilas turned it around with a barrage of threes in the third quarter and never looked back. The Philippines' next assignment will be a showdown with Malaysia tomorrow at 12:30 in the morning.
On to more Asian Games updates. The Philippine men's volleyball team is set to start their campaign tonight at 7 p.m. Team Philippines will face a defending Southeast Asian Games champion Indonesia as their first assignment in Group F. Team Philippines will be led by core mainstays Mark Espejo and Brian Bagunas. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dip Dipianco.
Catch us weeknights here on One News and on the Pilipinas Live app, where you can watch us live and our past episodes on demand for just 99 pesos a month. Available for download on Google Play or the App Store. I'm Paulo De Rosario. This has been The Game.